What is up, guys? Welcome back to Between the Pylons. I'm John Camacho. Thank you so much for watching. And guys, this is super exciting. This is the very last draft profile that I am doing on this channel this year for this draft class, this 2020 draft class. We are going to be talking about J.K. Dobbins today. Before I get into that, I do want to say, please subscribe to this channel. I'm going to have so much content coming to you guys after the draft, and really I think it's probably more impactful to talk about the draft class after the draft, because that's when you actually know where they're going to fit, or you can at least see them in their new uniform. You can kind of imagine where they're going to fit on the field, how they're going to fit in their team, and you can kind of take what you saw in college and put it onto the NFL. And too often, you know, I'm guilty of it too, don't get me wrong. I spent all this time studying the draft and working on the draft, and then after the draft, I stop and I take a little bit of break and, like, you know, pat myself on the back. Man, I did all that work. I'm done. I'm not doing that this year. I'm right in the middle of it right now. So please subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna try and come to you guys with some new, unique ways at looking at the draft class. I'm not just gonna sit down and give you an A through C score or A through F score for each team. I'm not gonna do all that. I kind of think that's a little bit of a waste of time. Doesn't give you any real information. But stay tuned for all that. I'm gonna have some unique ways of looking at the draft. I'm also going to get into fantasy football, all that stuff. So please subscribe to the channel. We got a lot of good stuff coming for you guys. So please stay tuned. But for now, let's talk about J.K. Dobbins. Guys, this is my #1 running back in this class. And it's kind of weird that I'm doing it right now. I should have probably recorded this months ago. But it was just one of those things where it's like J.K. Dobbins to me, when I watched him, it was just so clear, oh, this guy is just above everybody else. For me, that was kind of my first reaction, and I was a little bit surprised that he wasn't the #1 for everybody else. Swift is awesome. He seems to be the consensus #1 running back for everybody, and that's fine. I mean, if you like Swift over Dobbins, I'm not gonna fight you on it. Like, that's fine. They're a little bit different of a play style. I like Swift. I believe he's my #2 or 3 running back, right in there with Clyde Edwards-Helaire as my top 3 there. But to me, Dobbins is the #1 guy for me, and I'm going to show you guys why. I'm going to show you the film study, but before I get to that, let me show you the skill chart. Alright, so here we are with the skill chart for J.K. Dobbins. First thing you're going to notice, there's no negative here. I understand, like, this graph kind of looks a little bit wonky. It looks like this 6.5 is bad. It's not. 6.5 is a very positive score. He's actually pretty good at pass protection. I like his ability to run through tacklers, but there's no negative to his game. Nothing that I saw on film that I didn't like. The only negative I could really give him is the fact that he had a lot of wide open holes. I mean, that was the only thing, but I mean, he did the most with those holes, so I'm not mad at him, right? He got a wide open hole and he burst through it for 20, 30, 40 yards. So you can't really knock him for that. It's just something to at least notice, you know. The numbers are obviously a little bit inflated compared to other running backs in this class. He played on a really good team. There's nothing wrong with that, though. Short area quickness, agility, top notch. For me, I absolutely loved his ability to just explode through the hole. So his acceleration was awesome. I liked his power at the point of attack. Very good in pass catching. I mean, he can catch the ball well in the backfield. Runs with really good patience. I know you can't really see that. That's a 7.6 right here for patience. Runs with really, really good patience. A very controlled runner. Very, very patient, but also at the same time, the second he sees it, he's able to put a foot in the ground and just go. And I just absolutely love that about the guy. All over, love his ability in the open field. He has just a little bit of wiggle in his hips where if a safety is kind of breaking down on him, it doesn't matter. He's able to just give him a move and make guys completely whiff in the open field. So I love that about him. Runs with good pad level and balance. Like I said, guys, no negativity here for J.K. Dobbins. Nothing that I hate about his game. I think he's a really complete player. Alright, so here we are with the film study for J.K. Dobbins, and the first thing I'm going to show you are a couple plays where it's wide open, right? Like right here on this play, I mean, you can't get more wide open. What I really love to do when I watch the running back position, especially for these, you know, young guys, I want to see what they see or what the play looks like the second they get the ball. So, you know, if you watch enough football, you can kind of just see right off the bat, ooh, that's a big gain, or ooh, that he's about to get tackled in the backfield. So right here, you can see wide wide open. Like, he's got blockers in front of him. There's no unblocked man for what, 20 yards, 25 yards. I mean, he has room. So I do get that. But his ability in that open field is really, really impressive. He was able to get everything he was supposed to get out of that play. You'll see good vision. The blocker kind of didn't help him out too much. Got slowed down a little bit right here, but I have no problem with that. Didn't matter. He was able to keep rolling and get into the open field. I have no issues with that play at all. And here again, you're going to see him fly into the open field. Watch the acceleration through this hole. I just love it. His ability to just see the hole and just fly through it. And then here, man, I don't know if you saw that. I'm going to slow this down for you guys. This is the wiggle in the hips that I was talking about. Watch this in the open field right here. Just a little bit of something and just throws this guy, completely makes him whiff. And the safety or corner, whoever that was, he gets a little piece of him and is able to slow him down just enough to bring him down. But a lot of times that ends up being a touchdown. And you're going to see another angle here where good hole, explodes through the hole very well, and just a little bit to where, man, he was able to save the touchdown, but just barely. And I just love that wiggle in his hips at the next level. Here you're going to see again, good start ability, good ability to take a play that he should have probably been brought down in the backfield and get positive yardage out of that. I always look for that. I want to see what you can do when there's nothing available. And he's able to stop, explode, and go to a different hole. I love that about J.K. Dobbins here. And again, you're going to see something very different. Just the patience. Watch the patience on this play. Watch his ability to kind of wait, sift through the hole, see what he needs, and give a guy a good little stiff arm and explode down the field. And again, you're going to kind of see that wiggle again that I was talking about, and then the power to just run through the tackler at the second level to get every yard he could get. So here, throws him down and is able to explode into a hole. You gotta love that. I mean, that's running back porn right there, and that's beautiful. And just explodes to the next level. You gotta love that. And here you're gonna see it. And some more patience here. Just his ability to get small, get through a tight window, and then explode through. A little bit of power there. I love that again. You watch the play. You see when, like I said earlier, when he gets the ball, what do I see? Well, right here, I don't see a good play. I see a dude who's about to get brought down in the backfield. Instead, he's able to have a little bit of patience, a little bit of understanding of where his blockers are and how to get to the next level and make a positive gain. You got to love that. And here you're going to see a different play just to show his patience, his ability to understand where the blocking is. Just a quick jump cut again, and gets a touchdown on the play. You gotta love that. I mean, he was on another level compared to all the Wisconsin defenders there. And here I would just want to show his ability to block. I do really like his pass protection. Not afraid to put his body into it. Right here, he saves a sack right there with some good pass protection. You gotta love that. And the last thing I'm going to show you guys is just his ability to catch. I mean, he can catch the ball very well at the backfield. Has soft hands, able to bring the ball down and get positive yardage. Here, this was the semifinals here. I'm sure a lot of people saw this game live. Has a diving catch for a touchdown. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember if that was called a touchdown. I believe it was. Kind of bobbles it at the end, but I mean, just he shows the athleticism. I mean, that's a catch to me. I 100% believe that's a catch. I think that's a catch in the NFL. When we talk about J.K. Dobbins, I really believe we're talking about a complete running back, a guy who really can do it all when it comes to the running back position. He can rake out deep runs. He's really, really good at that second and third level in the run game, and he has the jets to finish off any play and take it to the house. I really like his ability in the pocket, just his ability to block, his ability to catch out of the backfield. He's a true three-down back. When there's nothing there, I believe he is consistently getting extra yards and taking a 1 yard loss and turning into a 3 yard gain. And I know that doesn't mean a lot, like that's just a 4 yard difference, but it's the difference between being behind the sticks and being in front of the sticks. And I think that's a really big, really important thing when you're talking about the running back position, because there's a lot of guys that you can find in college and the NFL that can take a wide open hole and go 80 to the house. I mean, it's not super hard to find a really fast guy that can run with the football. It's a little bit more difficult to find the guy guys that can take a 3-yard loss and turn it into a 2-yard gain. That's a difficult thing to find, and that's what I think you have with J.K. Dobbins, the combination of the two. He is a complete player. I believe he is a 3-down back. I believe he belongs somewhere in the bottom of the first round. I don't think he will go there. I really don't think. I think there's a lot of running backs that could be in that conversation for that bottom of the first round, and I see Swift go a lot to either the Dolphins or the Chiefs or something like that. I know there's a lot of other guys. To me, there's like 3 or 4 guys that I have pretty close together: Swift, Dobbins, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Jonathan Taylor, and the wild card there for me is Cam Akers. All 5 of those guys I've done draft profile on, so you can go watch those videos if you're interested. I think all 5 of them belong in the second round. I believe that there's a team in the bottom of the first round that's really looking for running back. You could probably go a different position and get one of those 5 in the second round and be really, really happy with what you get. But if you're going to go running back in the first round, I don't care who it is, I think Dobbins is the best choice. I believe he is the best running back in this class. I believe he fits in pretty much any scheme. I think he's kind of scheme-proof in that way. I love him almost anywhere. I hope he doesn't go to a team like the Dolphins, which I'm a Dolphins fan, so I'm not shitting on the Dolphins, but they're not ready to win right now, and running backs have a short shelf life, so don't go to a team like that. I want him to go where he can win and be successful in the NFL. But all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please, please, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, because I have so much more stuff coming out, just football heavy. I'm going to focus on fantasy. I'm going to focus on this draft class even after the draft. A lot of good stuff, so please like and subscribe and stay tuned. Peace out, guys.